Something I've enjoyed doing for the past 15 years is going in and being a guest speaker in several Title I schools throughout Utah in the financial literacy course. I found through the years, unanimously, every class that I go into, if I ask them, are you concerned about going to college and paying for college, and do you believe you can do it without going to debt? The answer unanimously is they don't believe they can do it. And so I think it's important as you're working with teenagers just in general as a financial principal is to break big picture things down into something that's manageable. So for example, I asked them a different question. First, help them understand what the cost is. So an example in our local market here is Weber State University. Currently, tuition for an in-state tuition is $3,260 a semester. They don't know what that answer is, but that still seems like a big number when I tell them it's $3,260. That's a big number for them to chew on. But if I ask them this question, can you get a job making $12 an hour, and can you work 15 hours a week? They all say, of course I can do that. Well, I just made it manageable. When you do the math on that in a year, that's a little over $9,300 a year, just working 12 or 15 hours a week, making $12 an hour. That they can do, and all of a sudden they have hope come into them, which is more than the tuition is going to be. And if they work full time during the summer, they can really stockpile and they can go through college and win. If they started earlier, think of all the time and energy that's poured into sports, going everywhere. The money, the cost of money that's poured into sports, with the hopes that maybe my child will be able to get a scholarship to be able to pay for college. When in all reality, if they were just to actually start working, I'm not digging on sports or anything like that, but think about the time that is invested and spent. When you can break it down and help them say that it matters today what you do because it will change your future, that $12 an hour adds up. And the more you can save now while you're in high school, it will help you in that projection, but you can do it. They need to hear hope. And I have seen so many go after their dreams just by simply breaking it down. So this applies to all sorts of different financial principles. I encourage you to break down what it is, and then break down what they can do now and begin working on it, and you'll see them start winning. Hopefully that tip helps as you're raising your teenagers today.